about now, big road trip, you're 4-1 in conference play. If you sweep this, you'd be sitting in good position. How big is this?
Well, honestly, the approach I have, every game is important, but yeah, this is definitely big. We're 4-1. If we win those two, it'd be 6-1, obviously. And so, yeah, and I don't like to, think too far in the future into it because, with other teams winning or losing, that also has a bearing on our placing. So, yeah, as long as we go and handle our business, we'll be all right.
What was it like for you hitting the 2,000 career mark, especially on the night like your brother had?
Man, it was honestly crazy, especially because I couldn't hit anything. I knew going into the game I only needed 5 points, especially when I got an offensive rebound and I was wide open and got like a putback and it rimmed out. That's when I knew it just wasn't meant to be. And then when I hit the shot that I did to make it, then I realized like it was all for a reason because that was a pretty cool shot, if I must say so myself. And I liked how I went into it, and so I feel like that was fitting for it. So. And I forgot, with my brother, he was having an amazing game. So I was just watching him, just like enjoying the show because I got front row seats on the court. So that was cool.
What was it like after that game? Like you just chopping up with him about it?
It was cool, man, especially because I'm real tough on him. Everyone else is going to make him feel good, so it's my job to make him feel bad. So, that's what I do. But I was real proud of him. And so, yeah, he showed why he was bouncing. So.
You couldn't make him feel too bad about that game, though.
I mean, I can always make him feel bad. So that just comes with being a brother, man. But, like it was a long time since I showed him, like, some real praise, real, like, love. And, I was just real happy for him.
Obviously, it's cool to hit a mark like that, but how cool is it to share that with him on the court with you?
Man, it's honestly like I can't even put it into words, man. Just him being there and knowing that he looks up to me, even though he would never like tell me that, like just watching and man, it was just a really amazing feeling. When I hit it, he was the first one to run down the court, like he was super excited, and I always try to stay poised, calm, cool, collected, but that felt real good.
Did you hear what he said about you after the game?
Jemiah did tell me. He said I sucked or something like that. But that just shows our relationship. Like I told you, it's my job to make him feel bad. So he always had that drive to keep pushing to be better. And that's just our relationship. But I didn't even want to hear it because man, I was just wanted to enjoy my night.
Really though, what's it like seeing him put the ball in the basket so many times? I mean, you've done that throughout your career. You talk about your relationship. So what's it seeing him do it?
It feels amazing, really too, because like. Those plays, they require another person to throw him the ball, you feel me? And so those kind of plays really, garner chemistry. And I just love that he showed a lot of emotion out there, and he was himself, and he didn't care about anything but, just trying to put on a show and, literally putting on a show for everyone there because he cares about the fans. He wants them to have a good time. And I do too, but, Duncan will really get people excited, and so that's what he tries to do for us.
Speaking of that, lob you like that better than guard you, or what are your thoughts on that?
Man, I'm really a guard, so I like guard you, but if you ask him, he'll say lob you, and he's definitely not a guard. I call him a stretch four maybe. I might give him that, but, we could do both, depending on the day.
Do you think this team seems to have a great chemistry? And obviously a lot of that comes from you brothers, but you've also played with Warren. So do you think that kind of facilitated the chemistry of this team coming together faster?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I remember the first interview, literally in the same spot like this. That was my main emphasis and what I was talking about now. And, as you just play games with each other and go through tough games like we have and coming back from, deficits, that builds chemistry without even having to talk about it, literally with your actions. So I definitely think our chemistry is very high.
Bobby was talking about the unique defense of Oregon. What do you see as some of the challenges there?
Well, they definitely have length, and they're very athletic. But at the end of the day, they've lost a lot of games, and so I always look at what other teams did to beat them. And to be honest, I really feel like we can beat literally any team. We just have to come with the right mindset, right approach in terms of our game plan, attacking their weaknesses. And so if we run like especially how we were doing that game, Lily just getting out there, kind of slow to get back and transition. And I feel like that's just our strong shoot period, any game. So as long as we, capitalize on that, then we'll be all right.
And then on the other side, I mean, defensively, obviously, coaches talked about maybe your guys' shots haven't been falling, but the defensive intensity just keeps going up and up every game. Are you feeling more teams get a lot more frustrated against you guys defensively?
Yeah, and especially with me being an offensive player early in my career, a team's defense can really disrupt your whole flow, your mental state, and just being aggressive. And I feel like we have that, tenacity, period, regardless if we're scoring or not. We're going to guard you. And even the Washington State game, I remember they were making some crazy tough shots. And we were still playing good defense, but we're poised enough and have enough chemistry where we're not going to let their shots dictate how hard we play on defense and how consistent we play on defense. And so with Lily, as long as we play like that on defense, that's why I feel like we can beat any team, because that's going to be consistent.
Has the team's confidence or, say, like poise been dinged a little bit by the lack of shooting success lately?
Not really, man, because at the end of the day, you see, I'm still going to shoot. And I have not shot the ball well this season, in my opinion. And that's literally just what happens sometimes. But at the end of the day, we have to look deeper into it, like why are the shots not falling. Maybe I'm shooting tough ones. Maybe we're not getting good looks. Maybe we're not, setting teammates up for easy shots. And so at the end of the day, we just, keep trying to figure out what's the problem and try to keep getting better.
Jemiah said that he's the third Cambridge brother. Is that accurate, Barry?
Man, he's been trying to get in the family for a little bit now, man. His initiation is coming up soon, so we'll see.
If he keeps playing like the other night,
oh, yeah, then he could
deny
definitely get in. Yeah, if he keep doing that, yeah, man. So, and I meant to say I'm really proud of him, too, because that was a big game, and he can do that literally every game. And nothing – like, literally, those were all chemistry. Like, literally, there were so many lives and just literally looking for each other and just knowing what each person on the team is capable of doing and maximizing that. So, yes, real big kudos to both my little bros, Jemiah and Devin.
What does the initiation consist of?
Man, it'll change. It depends. But, he'll probably get roughed up, a little beat up. But, yeah, man, you got to be tough to be at Cambridge. So, yeah, for sure.
And you talked obviously about the dunks, but when Warren's blocking shots like that, and that gets energy going, but how much of it, if the shots aren't going, I know Coach touched on this, but just a concerted effort to get him the ball down low and early just to see the ball go through the hoop?
And we should have been giving him the ball, and I feel like that's a little bit on me too, especially me coming from Nevada, especially when we would struggle at last year or at Nevada, we would give the ball to him because regardless if he's scoring or not, if you haven't noticed, he's a great passer as well. And so, like, just running through him and just having trust in him, that's really important, and he's literally can do it all. And so, yeah, everyone is starting to really understand the positives in everyone's game, and now it's starting to really come together. See, that's the thing for offense. Like, you need to understand what everyone can do, and especially with how free we play, that's important. So that's been an emphasis lately.
how important were you in getting him here? Because you guys committed before he decided to come here. So did you say, hey, come play with us at ASU?
I definitely gave him my spiel, but I wanted him to have his own freedom because we were roommates. We literally lived in the same house. So I feel like that'd be too much if I tried to do it every day. I literally told him one time what it was going to be, and only if he asked me, I would tell him, the great things about it. And so, yeah, but I'm definitely the reason he came. Yeah.
The way he's playing right now, you better take credit for that, right?
Right, because at the end of the day, that's my brother. Regardless if he went to another school or not, like, I would still talk to him, daily. I treat people as people first before basketball players, and that's a real brother to me. So, yeah.